Going to continue talking about that BMNR Ethereum story. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, but today we're going to talk about another stock that I absolutely love and a story that I absolutely love. I want you to understand the why behind a trade. Whenever I share a trade with the community, with you guys, I want to explain the reasons for being in that trade. If that trade resonates with you, then it might be a good investment. If that trade doesn't resonate with you, well, take a pass. No harm, no foul. Today, we're going to talk about QXO, one of my favorite stocks. We've been talking about this a little bit, and right now, there's an opportunity in QXO. So let me go to the screen. I got the chat open. Thank you, everybody, for joining. By the way, yesterday's video gave us the most subscribers that we've ever had from a video with just 2 days. So thank you so much. Give a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's go to the charts and see what we got. I love this story. Okay? I love it. Take your time. Listen with me. The QXO trade story. Brad Jacobs is known as the billion-dollar blueprint. He's known as the industry roll-up king. That's Brad Jacobs. That's what he's known as. Now, QXO, ticker symbol QXO. Let me just get my pen going here. Early backers. Jared Kushner, July 2024. Jared Kushner bets $150 million on QXO. He also joins the board of QXO. Probably pretty bullish with his father-in-law being president. Now, Brad Jacobs, this guy is a superstar. He is a proven winner with a 4-decade track record. And he's done this before in URI, which is United Rentals. Boop. He's done this before in XPO. He built from a small trucking firm into a global logistics leader. XPO. And my guy is going to do it again with QXO, launched in 2024 to consolidate the $800 billion building products distribution industry. These are the stories that we want to get in front of. Now, full disclosure, I shared a trade in QXO May 19th at 1686. I did that live for everybody, and then we exited that trade at 23.93. So we already had that trade. We closed that trade. We are still in QXO. Another trade that we had was this guy. QXO, again, May 19th, May 20th, we did an options trade. That options trade, we got out July 30th, and we were making 200%. Locked in. Another QXO trade. But look what QXO did, right? It rallied, but now it just sold off once again. Now, let's talk about the strategic landscape, and let's talk about disruption. Because the 800 billion products distribution industry, it's highly fragmented, under-digitalized, and dominated by regional players. QXO is going after 12 verticals. Here's 5 of those verticals. Here's a list of the public companies that QXO is going to go after. I shared this list. Actually, I shared this list with everybody a couple of months back. BXC, GMS, Site, and Builder. Well, what happened? One of those names has already been bought. There are 3 left. GMS, actually, June 20th or July 10th, billionaire Brad Jacobs, QXO offers $5 billion for games. GMS. Home Depot outbids QXO. So if we go back, here was the original public company acquisition targets. QXO wanted to grab this but they got outbid by Home Depot. There's 3 others: BXC, Site, BLDR. Let's continue. Here's what games got bought out. Again, we shared this back in May. It jumped up on rumors and then finally closed the deal with Home Depot at $110. So that's 1 out of the 4 acquisition targets that's already gone. What about the other 3? We have BXC, we have Site, Builder. Bullish, guys. I am bullish all 3 of those names. But what I'm most bullish is QXO. Let me explain how this trade works, and then I'm going to share a trade with everybody here live. It's going to be a free trade. We're going to add it to our MIT free portfolio, and it's because I am so grateful that you are here watching. Again, every trade that we share has a why. You'll notice that we're not looking at technicals on this chart. We are looking at the story. So why does this trade work? 1, it's a founder who's an all-star, okay? Jacobs has done it before. It's an industry that needs to transform. What I like most about it is this affinity backing and Sequoia Capital. No comparable roll-ups, first mover advantage, and consolidation typically re-rates share prices. So the trade that I want to share with you guys is in QXO. I'm going to pull up a live chart of QXO right now. Before I share this trade, guys, does this make sense? Can I get a yes or no? Do you have any questions about this trade before I actually share what we're going to do? Here's what QXO looks like. This makes sense, guys. Yes, yes. Cool story, right? These are the kind of trades that we want to look for. Too many people look at all these lines and they try to interpret this as art. And they try to guess what all these lines means, and then they touch their crystal ball and try to tell their future. I find that to be very, very difficult to do. So if we look at QXO, it was a SPAC. So if you put it far out, it gets really weird. Here, look. If I put this on 2 years, it looks like this. Don't get confused by this. This is just garbage. Ignore this. It's a new SPAC. This is when it launched. So you can do that. Right now, last trade, $20.66. Now, if we look at the options, the cool thing about the options, guys, for you option traders, volatility is not that high. Volatility is not that high because I don't think the word is out on this really great trade. So what I want to do with the free portfolio is we're just going to buy stock in QXO. Buy stock in QXO, last trade $20.65. What we're going to do in our community is that's when we're going to look for more sophisticated option plays. Why do we do that? Because people are going to have a lot of questions about the option trades, and I'm about to hop off here and move on to our all access. So this is our trade. We're going to get long at 2062, 2063. Also, the easiest way to try Masters in Trading is to jump in the Masters in Trading Challenge. You can go to investorplace.com/challenge 2025. That gets you into the community for under $100, and you can see all the goodness all for yourself. Guys, thank you so much for watching. What we're going to do now is hop into our all access. And remember, tomorrow, we're going to talk about Ethereum and the continuing story with BMNR. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much for watching.